Hi everyone, I've decided to make a little bit of a change in what I was going to record today. I was going to do those watercolour papers, but instead, even though it's a really quite rainy day today, I think I feel like I want to do something to cheer myself up a little bit, and I came across a pile of Daniel Smith dot cards, and I decided I would bring together some colours for a spring palette, and I'm also going to do the same thing with my Michael Harding paints. So a spring palette with Daniel Smith and a spring palette with Michael Harding. So let's start with the Daniel Smith, and my first colour that I chose was Hansa Yellow Light. Just grab some water, and there we go. A paintbrush. Maybe we need one that's slightly bigger, smaller. Let's have a look. Let's go with a Van Gogh number 4, because we are just using these little dots. I thought using up these dots in this way to come up with colour palettes might be quite fun. So I don't know if any of you have got lots of watercolour dots from various companies, but so Hansa Yellow Light is our first one, and I'm putting keeping a track of this palette in my painter's diary. This is the small one where I keep track of various colour palettes that I'm putting together, but I'm also going to do a bigger swatch on this watercolour paper here. So there's our Hansa Yellow Light. What do we need next? I chose green gold next. So let's get some green gold. Not sure. Yes, I am in shot. So next we have green gold. Let that water down a bit. What do we have next? Oh, Cascade Green, that's on this one as well. So Cascade Green is next. So I've chosen 8 Daniel Smith colours. And the next one is Opera Pink. If you don't like Opera Pink because of its light fastness or not being so light fast, then you could maybe choose a different one. But it doesn't bother me. So Opera Pink. There's that one. Then I chose Quinacridone Lilac. Pop that one there. And I'll do a bigger swatch here. Lavender. Oh, I like lavender, it's such a lovely colour. So we'll pop lavender in there. Okay, so my next colour that I chose was Moon Glow. Because I wanted a colour that was dark but that wasn't brown and it wasn't black. We can make a brown with some of these other colours, so let's get our Moon Glow in here. And our final colour is Mummy Bauxite, which is a lighter, how can I put it, you know, not a sepia brown, it's more of a reddy brown. So I will bring those up a bit closer. We'll start with them here in my colour diary. I bring that down a little bit so as it fits everything in. There we go. So those are the 8 colours, and I think you'll agree that when I bring them up like this, don't they look stunning and spring-like? I really love that as a palette. So I will let that dry and label it up, and then we'll move on to my Michael Harding selection of spring palette. Okay, so let's move on to our Michael Harding colours, and we are going to start with, where's my, there we go, Turner's Yellow. So I'm going to pop a little bit in my colour diary. And then we'll do a bigger swatch here. Move that across. We've got Green Lake next. Then we've got Lapis Lazuli. I'll bring all these up closer. I do feel that these are all pretty spring-like colours. We've got Rose Madder. Now, because it is a madder, it's probably much like the Opera Pink. It's not as light fast. So yeah, again, you might want to swap that out for something else. So rose madder. We've got lavender. And then, much like we had the moon glow, where's my purple haze? There it is. Let's just pop a little bit there so that I can use that. It's the only one that I haven't got squeezed out into a half pan or a full pan. Let's just move this over a bit so we can do purple haze. In a way, this is kind of Michael Harding's equivalent, I think, of moon glow, if any of you are interested. And then we have Earth of Cyprus instead of Mummy Bauxite for our warm brown. Oh, I didn't put that in here. Right, let's bring this one up first. So we have Turner's Yellow, Bright Green Lake, Lapis Lazuli, Rose Madder, Lavender, Purple Haze, and Earth of Cyprus. And if I move them down a bit, we can get all of those in. And then let's look at them a bit closer on here. They are still wet, so I will dry them off in a moment and bring everything back up, and we can compare the two palettes. But there we have the Michael Harding Spring palette. So I'm just going to dry everything off and bring it all back up to compare. So let's have a look. These are more or less dry now. We've got the Michael Harding and we've got the Daniel Smith. So, which do you prefer? I should have done them the same size really, shouldn't I? But there we go, we can get them all in. 8 colours for Daniel Smith, just 7 for Michael Harding. My choices for spring palettes. A little bit early, I know, but maybe we all need a little bit of looking forward and cheering up to some lighter evenings and some spring days. So there you go. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a good morning, afternoon or evening. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you next time.